right, so here's the essential question for 7-6. And we're just doing estimation. What are some ways to estimate? And I kind of already did this in Solve and Share, but there's basically 2 ways that you can estimate for mixed numbers. You're either going to pick the nearest whole number, which they show you in this one way, or you pick the nearest half or whole number. So for this problem, it says Jamila's mom wants to make a size 10 dress and jacket. About how many yards of fabric does she need? So for a size 10 dress, she needs 2 1/4. For a size 10 jacket, she needs 1 5/8. So we're going to add these together. But I want to know about how much she needs. So I could say that 2 1/4 is about 2, rounds down to 2. And I could say 1 5/8 is more than 1 1/2, so I could round up to 2. And then 2 plus 2 is 4. So that is fine. You could do nearest whole number, and you would get a great estimate. If you want, you can get a little bit more accurate. Now this example is the same. But you get a little bit more accurate by using the half benchmark. Okay, remember the number line, 0 half whole. So 1 5/8 is really close to 1 1/2. And then 2 1/4 is actually smack dab in the middle between 2 and 2 1/2. And I can prove that to you right here. So here's 2. Let's zoom in. Here's 2. Here's 2 1/2. 2 1/4 is smack dab in the middle. But if you apply what you've learned about rounding whole numbers, when something is smack dab in the middle, like the number 5, we round up. So instead, we could round 2, because it's halfway, to 2 1/2. Okay, 2 1/4 could round to 2 1/2. So now here we are. We say that 2 1/4 is about 2 1/2. We say 1 5/8 is about 1 1/2. And now when I add them together, I still get 4. Okay, so don't think too hard about this lesson. We're just trying to find numbers that you can use to do the estimation in your head. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, and that's it. My marker, I never noticed it bleeding through before. I was loving these, so sorry about that. But in box C above, I just told you the answer to this question, so if you're not sure, rewind and listen. Why does it make sense to replace 2 1/4 with 2 1/2 rather than 2? So here's my number line. Here's 2. Here's 2 1/2. Here's 2 1/4. Why replace it with 2 1/2 compared to 2? It's right smack dab in the middle. So jot out an answer here, what you think makes most sense, and then don't forget to post your response for other people to look at and critique, and to get a grade for me on Schoology in the discussion post. All right, and then you're done with the lesson, and you can move on to guided practice. Good luck.